to everybody's inimitable Uncle Mitch. You are the most pragmatic man I know, and it's just amazing the way you can eat crabs without getting your fingers messy. Thank you for taking me and Judy on your boat back in the 1980s and introducing us to the Coast Guard Auxiliary. Remember that? Thank you for your expression, "Look who's saying it," and especially for eulogizing Daddy in one word, affable. Happy birthday and stay well.
Hey Mitch, happy birthday. It's a great thing turning 60. I wish I could tell you that the 60s were great, but they really sucked. You lose your memory. You have hair where you didn't expect to have hair, and you lose it where you didn't expect to lose it. You lose your waist. Arthritis sets in. I could go on and on. Earwax accumulates in buckets. Anyways, you've been a good brother-in-law. I appreciate it. And I especially appreciate you proving to my husband that the white marks on his shirt were not from my wash, but from his underarms. We've enjoyed having you as a member of the family, and happy birthday.
Hey Mitch, I get the honor of wishing you a happy 60th birthday. You old goat you, and it feels so good when you can celebrate somebody's birthday that's older than you are. So happy birthday, my friend. And in thinking about something I can share, I think of you as the friend that taught me that I'm not so normal. I used to think I was normal, and what was not normal about loving to attend a banquet, a football banquet. And when I realized that that was not normal behavior, it was only because you reminded me. And then you began to not trust my judgment on any other thing that was supposed to be fun. So it's always good to have a friend who can tell you the truth about yourself. And I thank you for being that friend. We always enjoy your cheerful good nature, and we're thankful for you. But I have one last bit of advice. Now, you've entered a new decade, and from the dietitian, I'm just telling you, Mitch, it's time for you to start drinking water and breaking a sweat. So that's your next challenge, because I don't want you in my rehab center as the next patient. This is the era of UTIs and change of mental status. So my friend, it's not just about beer and other drinks and soda. It is time to drink water. And so for that, I shall toast a glass of water on your birthday, and happy 60th. We love you a lot. Happy birthday. Bye.
Bro, I can't believe you're 60 already. Holy crap, that is old. All kidding aside, as we were going through our photo albums, we were reminded how much you have done for us over the years. You built our first house. You let us borrow your beach house for years. You did a lot for Mom and Dad, and you hosted the family for holidays. You've always been kind and generous, and I'm very proud to call you my brother.
Happy birthday!
Hey Papa Dog, I wanted to thank you for playing board games with me like Monopoly and Stratego. It means a lot to me because it makes me feel appreciated, because you take time out of your schedule that could be busy, and I love that you do that for me. Thank you. I love you. Have a wonderful birthday.
Hey Petey, I just say happy birthday, and just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for just all that you do for me and Ty. It's just amazing to see you just spend time with him, and it's amazing just to get to see you guys interact and how much you selflessly give just to me and to Ty, and all that you do for us. I just want to say thank you. So thank you for just being you. You don't think about yourself when you're serving us. You just think about you think about us, and how we can be a part of your family, how you support us and love us. And I just don't know what I would do if we didn't have you in our lives. So I just say thank you so much. We love you and have a wonderful 60th. Mwah.
We've had a little trouble getting going here. Decided to make a video maybe we can upload. Hey, I guess we're making a tribute to you, and you know, I think about our long life together, 60 years, and pretty much all I can do is smile. I guess that's a tribute in and of itself. I think about all the great family get-togethers, all the boating and skiing trips we've done, all the good times through all the years. And I think about, you know, what a good guy you are. You always had your shit together. You've always taken care of people throughout your life, high school, your family, and everything you've done. You just an impressive guy, and I'm just proud and glad I've had the honor to be your brother. And I guess all I have to say is I'm looking forward to many more years being your brother and having many more good times together. Love you, bro, and we'll see you soon. See you later.
The thing I appreciate most about Mitch, aka Dad, is that he is true north for me. Wherever you may be in life, if you're unsure of where to go or what to do, a conversation with him will provide you the guidance to know where to go, and more importantly, where you are at that moment. He does this in a magical way without ever telling you what to do. A conversation with him just shores you up and leaves you confident of what direction to go in. So that is the thing that I appreciate most about Mitch. Love you, Dad.
Hey Dad, happy 60th. It's crazy that you have reached 60 years. Actually, that's really true because of all the stories you've said. I'm surprised sometimes that you've made it this far. But we are beyond grateful for who you are. And I have absolutely loved, in particular, the last 2 years watching you become a grandfather. There have been times where I've literally stopped myself from crying because it's just been so sweet to watch you as you love Roman and Mac and now Graceland. That's been one of the highlights of my life, is watching you become a grandfather. Roman's BPA and bestie for sure. I hope that this year is unbelievable. I know it's a little bit different and not what you quite expected, and there's going to be new things happening for you, but I really hope it's a year that you remember, and we'll be here 100% supporting you and encouraging you and praying for you as you kind of make this new adventure for yourself. And we couldn't be more proud of kind of the boldness that and the courageousness that it has behind it in this new venture. So we love you. Happy 60th birthday, and I hope this is an incredible year.
Hey PD, first off, happy birthday, 60 years old. It's a miracle that you made it this far. Not because you're the most unhealthy person I know, but because you were carrying a gun when you were 10 years old. And it's also amazing that you're not in jail. But maybe, hey, you're turning 60, so who knows? But I wanted to tell you that as you're entering into your 60th year, that I don't know what kind of goals you maybe had for your life or who you wanted to become in life, but I know very few men who are as wonderful and loving and caring and as exceptional a leader as you are. I remember when I first kind of hung out with you one-on-one, it was one of those times when there was a lot on the line. I was asking you to marry your daughter, and you made me work so hard to not necessarily to prove to you, but to I guess to earn your favor in a certain extent. But I remember going home that night and thinking, this man cares about his family so much. And over the years that I've been part of the Kotler family, that idea has been reinforced time and time and time again. You care so much about us. You ask us about what's going on in life. You provide us with wisdom about how to handle life situations. You invite us to be part of whatever mission you're going on. You're just an incredible guy who loves and cares for us all so well. And even though I'm not like a blood Kotler or any of those things, I definitely feel like one of your sons, and I feel cared for like you would care for any of your other boys. And so, you know, I love you to death, and I'm just so grateful to be part of your family, to have you as my father-in-law, and to have you as the G-Pod to my kids. It's a blessing for me to be able to watch Roman love you so much and get excited to be with you. So I am so incredibly grateful for you. I look up to you in so many ways. I admire you for so many different reasons, and I'm just so impressed that you can be a man of so many emotions yet never show them and keep them so well hidden for so long of a period of time, and then suddenly they'll just come out for 5 or 6 seconds only to lie dormant again for another 6 years. So you have incredible internal strength, and you're just a great guy. Happy birthday, I love you, and just very proud to be your son-in-law, and I look forward to all the rest of life that we have together. Happy birthday.
Hey Mitch, it's Jim. Hey, I'm honored to congratulate you on your retirement, and I just hope that things...
No, Jim, it's not about that. It's his 60th birthday. And you're supposed to answer the question, what do you appreciate about Mitch?
He's only 60. Happy birthday, Mitch. Hey, I'm honored to do that as well. And the question that we're supposed to answer is what we appreciate most about you. And I thought about it for quite a while and thought of a million things that I can say that I appreciate about you. But I think most of all, it is how you embraced my family. You inherited my father, my mother, my sister. You did it all with grace and love, and I want to tell you I love you for it. Thank you.
Warren, what is it that you appreciate about Mitch Kotler?
Well, 3 things, quite frankly. Mitch is one of my boys. He's always a lot of fun, and he always comes by to see me. I think that sums it up in 3 points.
Thank you.
Tish, tell us what you appreciate most about Mitch.
Mitch, what I appreciate about you is that you don't believe in making people suffer. Like our trip to northern Wisconsin, we were supposed to stay in a tick-infested A-frame, and you didn't make us stay there. We moved on to greener pastures, so to speak, and spent our time in a mini Winnie. Now granted, it was 12 people and a puppy, but it was so much better than the first option. You have a way of making light of any situation and showing everybody a good time. Appreciate that about you. Happy birthday.
Hey, world. Hey, Mitch.
Hi, Mitch.
Well, we're sitting here thinking about you're about to pass a big milestone. I was at a restaurant tonight and they gave senior citizens discount for people 60 and over. I'm just not quite there, but you're making it before me. So anyway, happy birthday. We want to say happy birthday to you. So we think back of like the many times in our lives together.
Well, it's hard to know where to start, Mitch, because when I was thinking about when we first met you was first, obviously, when you came to Willowdale years, I don't even know how many years ago that was. And then you lived over in that house in Unionville. We had lots of great memories. That's where all the good memories started. And then we had a conversation.
Oh, do you remember New Year's Eve?
Playing cards one night, yeah.
New Year's Eve on 1999,
Yeah.
when Danny went and turned the electric off because it was, what's that, 2K, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
all those good times we had together.
Yeah, and then, we had the conversation about, living next door to us, and we didn't know what we were signing up for, did we? Anyway, turned out good. I know that those were a lot of great memories with the kids. I do remember we drove the same car for a while, which was fun. Anyway, but lots of good memories, lots of good times, and I'm glad that, they're going to continue and that we're looking forward to retiring together, I guess, someday together. And with lots of stories, it's hard to know where to start.
Well, I can think of, first of all, you're the first person who helped me realize that I was a pyro. I didn't realize that until I met you. I thought it was normal to just burn things. But thanks to you, I realized that about myself. I also, like when we were playing cards, remember Mitch always used a paper plate to keep track, which I'm still not sure why.
To keep the score.
But and then of course Dot with her famous line.
Did everyone get theirs?
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So many good times.
Yeah,
but
Mitch, we did. We have great memories with you, and we hope they continue. And do wish you all the best in the next phase of your life.
So happy birthday to you. Thanks for all the memories. We'll hope they'll continue. But anyway, we love you, and all the best to you.
Hey, me. Turns out the city of Bowie Popo has opened up some cold cases, and there's a really old one, goes way back into the 70s. Turns out this guy right here, that tall skinny dude, was apprehended, and the original, aka the Bush, that's the other guy right there, he's going state's evidence against you. Got it? So you need to show up in Bowie before you turn 60, and you can plea bargain with this Popo people. If not, you got to go out with Kathy Lee Gifford. All right? Talk to you later. Keep this under the radar.
The first thing that comes to mind when I think of PD is patience, dependability, and consistency. I know that I'm going to get the same thing from Dad that I got yesterday, that I'll get today, and that I'll get tomorrow. I've never ever seen him act like the sky is falling. Dad is dependable. I know that I can call him anytime from after he wakes up at 9 a.m. until he goes to sleep at night, and he's going to be ready to take my call, answer any questions I have, or would drop everything to come help me if I needed it. In becoming an adult, I often find myself in situations where I think, what would Dad do in this situation, or what would Dad say in this situation? And I really just feel that having Dad as a father and a mentor is the cheat code to becoming an adult, and I've always felt like if I have that in my back pocket, I'm okay. So I just want to say thank you for everything you do for me and for us. I love you. Happy birthday.
When I think about PD, I think about how selfless he is with his time. He spent countless hours driving around Westchester helping us look at lots and houses, and now spends all of his time working on driveway permits and easements and other things that I don't understand, but I'm very grateful for, and never asks for any recognition or praise. He is extremely dependable. If I ever needed anything photoshopped, I knew that I could go to him. And I am incredibly grateful for how patient and kind-hearted he is, which are qualities that I've seen reflected in Micah. And if Micah is half the father or husband that PD is, I'll be very grateful. We love you, and happy birthday.
Hey Mitch, happy 60th birthday. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have many, many years to come with growing old and being happy and enjoying your children and your grandchildren. Take a second and say a couple things. I just want to let you know that I think you're an amazing brother-in-law. You always treated me with kindness and respect, and in fact you do that to everyone. I'm not going to say much more. I hope you have a great 60th birthday. I hope you enjoy. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Hey, Brother Mitch. Happy birthday. I can't believe you're 60. Even though you're my second oldest brother, I always thought of you as my oldest because you were more mature than the rest of us. So, happy birthday, old man. Hank's got something to say to you.
Always have enjoyed your spirit and energy. I mean, the only actor I can think of punched his own ticket, but he was a very humorous person known as Robin Williams. Before that, he had a tremendous amount of spirit, and you remind me of his wonderful humor.
And you think of him as your oldest uncle, right?
Dad, shut up.
No.
No way am I saying that he's the oldest. He still has all the hair on his head, and he's got all his shit together. That's what I call a good person.
But he's old. He's 60. You know how old 60 is? That's like over the hill.
And yet he's got a wonderful tan, and he's got all his hair on his head. So what do you call that? He looks real old.
Happy birthday, Mitch. I was thinking about this tribute, and it occurred to me, outside of your family, I may be the person involved in this tribute who's known you the longest, which of course means I have the most stories, which I won't share. But when I think I moved to the area in 4th grade, was this clueless buoy kid trying to make my way through adolescence and teen years. And I want to thank you, Mitch, because you were there as a good buddy every step of the way, equally clueless, and so cluelessness loves company, and kind of kidding, but now we get to fast forward to your 60th birthday and look back on what has become of one of these clueless kids just turning 60 here, and I think you got a lot to be proud of. You've reached the pinnacle of your business as a top builder, but most importantly, you have been the quintessential family man, great father, great husband, and now you're entering the new chapter. You've had an opportunity to move into grandfatherhood, which is awesome and less challenging and equally fun. So congratulations on all that, Mitch. Happy birthday, and looking forward to seeing you real soon. In fact, I may see you before your birthday, but have a great day if I don't see you before, and happy birthday, brother. See ya. Bye.
Hey, it's me again. I'm really getting concerned. Turns out, remember this? Remember seeing one of these? All right, so these folks have posted some pictures, and they've come up with like artist sketches and stuff of the guy they're looking for. So I'm going to show you some of these because I'm really getting worried about it. So turns out some of these pictures, if you can place yourself in any of these things, this guy loved to wear pink. You can see that there's a resemblance in there. Now what I understand is the story's got a little twist to it. The lady right there in pink, she was a murderer years ago, but never was convicted. So I'm really worried about your well-being, my buddy. So yeah, I wouldn't say that to anybody. And I'm still under the radar, right? And we're not going to share this with anybody. So I'm going to tell you lots of love. And I'm who I am, and you're who you are. So I hope that you have a wonderful birthday, and keep in mind that I'm out here worried about you. All right? Happy birthday, brother.
Hey, Uncle. I just want to tell you happy birthday, and I love you with all my heart. The thing I'm most grateful for with you is I appreciate you always giving me advice and being there and helping raise me and everything growing up, and always being there for me growing up and being like a second dad to me. You mean the absolute world to me, and I just want to say happy birthday, and I love you.
Happy birthday, Uncle Mitch. I wanted to say that I appreciate you for always accepting me into the family and making me feel as one, even from the very beginning. Dylan wanted me to send his love. Obviously he's asleep, but we appreciate the fact that you have such a special bond with him, and he's your little buddy. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We love you, and we hope your 60th birthday is a great one.
Hi, Mitch. Here to say a few things about what I appreciate about you. I guess first thing is your dependability. Like when we're out at 2 o'clock in the morning and you're getting a little hungry, you're sitting up at Hilltop, you know you're going to roll in and get us up to the bonfire for some breakfast. I like the way you do things for your friends. You know, like you're sitting around, you say, "Hey buddy, why don't you build me a house?" You say, "Sure, why don't we go over to Reno's and we'll get some napkins and we'll draw out a plan, and next thing you know, you got a house." I appreciate how you trust my opinion on things. Like we go down to Florida and we're looking for cars, and we see a few, and you ask me what I think, and I tell you. Then we see another one, you ask me what do I think, and I tell you. And then you say, "Just shut up, I need that car, I'm bringing it home." So I appreciate you trusting my opinion. One thing I really appreciate you is your love for your family. It's really unbelievable the way you do things for people, for your family, and I've tried to do that because of you. One thing I really do admire, though, is I know you're not the one who would try to make me get on film and speak for a full minute, because I don't think anybody has ever heard me speak for more than 30, 45 seconds.
You're in a minute 45.
So, happy birthday, Mitch.
Hi, Mitch. I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate the opportunity to be able to do this for you, because I'm not sure that I've ever heard Michael speak more than 3 words in a row, and he just spoke for a minute and 45 seconds on your behalf, so I do appreciate that. I also wanted to let you know that I really appreciate your being such a family man, how much you so obviously love your wife and your children. It's been a blessing for me to see that. You really are an amazing husband and father, and now grandfather, which is the most exciting. The other thing, I'm not sure that I've ever really told you how much I appreciate you building the house for us on Underwood Road. That is my house, still is my house. It's the place where we raised our kids and had all of our wonderful memories. And when I think of home, that's the house I think of, and I really do appreciate you doing that for us. It's something I can never repay you for. But most of all, I want to wish you a happy 60th, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to the love of my life. You are the powdered sugar to my donuts and the piang to my ravioli. I love the man you are. You're a man of patience, integrity, honesty. You've been incredibly patient with me over the years. You're patient as a dad, and you're patient with every call center that you spend 2 hours sitting on the phone waiting for the answer, but you always persevere. You're a great dad. You have loved our kids well when they were little, and you love them well as adults. You are understanding and wise and fun for them. I love to see the grandfather that you are. Watching you delight in your grandchildren and watching them delight in you gives me great joy. You have been an amazing provider for our family, and I thank God for the way that He has made it possible for you to provide so well for us. And I look forward to the next journey in your career. Thank you for everything. I love you with all my heart. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Petey, Papa Dog, Beepaw, Mitch. We love you so much. We really appreciate so much about you and all that you do for your family. You're selfless, you're completely patient all the time, and so much more. We are just so thankful for how you love on us as your children, and as you love on your grandchildren. Like this one. Say hi, Beepa. Say hi. Say yay! Happy birthday!
Thanks, Bye. Pretty Beepa.
Say I love you.
I love you.